Here we go with Greg Olsen. We are ready for one final tune-up before the regular season begins. Off we go from Kansas City. Penalty marker down. This return to the 30-yard line. But will it stay there?
Automatic first down.
In motion, that's Thornton. Mahomes at it again, spinning around, gives it to his receiver. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
Second and 11 at the 18-yard line.
Mahomes now on second down. Short pass taken in by Kelsey. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Makes it 3rd and 7.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. They get 18 on the pitch and catch. First down, KC.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like we might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Mahomes going to throw here on third down. That is caught. He gets the hook up with Rice. 15-yard pickup there. And the Chiefs have a first down.
That's good for a Kansas
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 on the Seahawks 46-yard line.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down. Here's Mahomes. Throwing on the run. It's behind his man, and it's incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
I hit that a little too well. Lands a couple of yards in the end zone for a touchback. Seahawks are led out by Sam Darnold, year 9 out of USC. Of course, what a ride it was last year after all the stops. Finally reaching the mountaintop and winning Super Bowl 60.
Sometimes we can make NFL football so complicated, Mike. There's different schemes, the personnel, different approaches to how to play the game. But when it all comes down to it, the best teams in the league, they simply just find a way to win. It might look different week in and week out. It might take 40 passes or it might take 40 runs. It could be a shootout or a slugfest. It doesn't matter. They are comfortable operating in all situations, and man, all you got to do, like Al Davis said, just win, baby.
Pick up a 2 on the last run. Here's 2nd and 8. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Sacks are drive killers. There is no greater correlation between a defense getting off the field and the ability to rush the quarterback. And they come on 3rd down, that number just goes up.
Dixon on, he punts it away. This kick hangs up, and the fair catch will be taken beyond the 35-yard line. The Chiefs offense ready now for their 2nd drive. And Greg, after this one, it counts for real. Final preseason game. So what's the feeling like around the team in the locker room when you get to this point, the end of the preseason?
I think the biggest emotion is probably relief. I think especially for some of the older guys, Mike, it's did you get through healthy? Is your body right? And are you mentally ready for what's going to be a very long, turbulent, up and down? There's going to be a lot of good moments. There's going to be some bad moments. Are you physically and mentally ready for what an NFL season is going to be like? And I think that's what every guy in that locker room is asking themselves, taking inventory of their own checklist. So get through training camp, get through the dog days of camp, and get into a routine, get into the regular season practice schedule, and inevitably get to what matters the most, which is the games.
Room to maneuver at the 35. And he'll be taken down. How about this sequence to start the drive? Back-to-back good games, 19 for this one.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the 1st down.
Motion man is Rice. A 1st down throw for Mahomes. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. They get 24 on that one. Just like that, it's 1st and goal. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Patrick to throw. Pressure all around him, and down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line. Now, after the play, looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious. So the last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. Now Mahomes. To the left side in the hands of Rice.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
The Seahawks offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Starting this drive on the ground, here comes Charbonnet. And he'll get about 4 to the 29.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
It is 2nd and 6. Here's Darnold. Taken in right side by Barner. And he's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Seattle.
Now Darnold. There's a short one taken in by Barner. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 43-yard line.
On play action, here's Darnold. And time runs out there. He just airmails it towards the bench. Incomplete. Sense a little frustration there. It brings up 3rd down.
Yeah, that one just didn't feel right from the jump. I think he sensed that he was either going to take a sack or get baited into making a bad throw. So ultimately a good decision. Just throw the ball away.
Third and short yardage, and here's Darnold. That is over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jaden Hicks.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jumped that route, challenged the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. I'm going to save some of those for the regular season. That's a first down.
I mean, you talk about a crazy 12 months for Kenneth Walker. He goes from Super Bowl MVP back in February. Then he hits free agency and gets paid by the Chiefs. And they just love the mix of his speed, his power, and they think he's a huge missing piece of getting this offense back on track.
And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone. That is 2 big pickups to start the drive. 32 on the latest. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy once again. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
2nd down, they need 3.
8-yard line.
Here's Walker. And this one blown up. Good surge will drop him. A loss on the play, back to the 9-yard line.
A loss of a yard on the play.
After that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
That is brought in the end zone. Quan Thornton, touchdown Chiefs.
That was just too easy, Mike. It's just straight man coverage, great route by the receiver on the slant. You just can't give up an inside release deep in your own end zone because, as you just saw, it's pitch and catch.
The extra point by Butker is good, and the Chiefs are out to a 10-0 lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. This unit hasn't been at their best early on. Punt followed by an interception on their first 2 drives. It's out quick. It's Cup on the RPO. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
Certainly not how they drew it up for his first catch of the game, but he's on the board, and I think the hope is continue to go his way, and next time, let's try to pick up some yards.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. After being burnt with the pick on the last drive, this time, smartly throwing it away.
I can guarantee you that interception he threw on the previous drive, that's still in the back of his mind. You got to know when to take a chance, and you got to know when to just throw the ball away and live for the next down.
It is 3rd and long. Darnold to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
As a play caller, those are the plays that just drive you crazy, Mike. You think you're going to pick up the first down, you get tackled just shy of the sticks, and now a little bit of a gamble here on 4th down.
That's taken in.
It's always a gamble anytime you go for 4th down on your side of the field, but they clearly thought they had a play that they liked, but the defense came up huge, and now their offense is going to have a chance to capitalize and take advantage of this short field.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Mahomes back. This caught right side by Worthy. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
From the gun, here's the give to Walker. Oh, he's going nowhere. Knocked down hard in the backfield. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
At the 28-yard line.
To throw is Mahomes. And he's not going to be able to escape the rush here. He goes down.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Got a man over the middle. It's Worthy. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Already closing in on 100 yards receiving in the first half. That one picks up a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
And we're not going to have another snap here. First quarter will come to an end. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with 1st and 10. In motion, that's Thornton. Now a pitch to Walker. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west.
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Derek Hall. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll try and get there on the ground.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn it to a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chiefs will open up a 13-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Or can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They find themselves down 13-0 here. They try to get things started offensively. It's 1st and 10. Darnold. Complete to the former Buckeye, Jackson Smith-Njigba. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 2. To throw is Darnold. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 14 on the pickup. 1st down, Seattle. On the handoff, it's Charbonnet. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Darnold. That's to the running back, Jadarian Price. And he's going to have the 1st down, but we do have a flag on the field, and they are already walking backwards. The former 9th overall pick, Charles Cross. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. It's complete. He's got cuffed. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
And this offense is now really on the move, Mike, and it's the passing game that's leading the way. They've been able to march their way downfield thanks to this aerial attack, so don't expect them to go to the ground game anytime soon. If I'm this play caller, I'm continuing to lead on this, not only in this drive, but probably for the rest of this game.
Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'd say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
They had that play dialed up defensively, stopped him in the backfield. Loss of a yard.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
3rd and 11. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. And And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. Myers' kick is good. And the Seahawks are on the board now here in this second quarter.
What a season last year for Jason Myers. 41 field goals during the regular season, career high. Going to be remembered for the show he put on in the Super Bowl, 5 for 5. And I think there was a point in that game, Mike, where there was a lot of people who thought he should have been the MVP.
Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. So here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, trying to add to it. It begins with first down. A fake to Walker, and now Mahomes. That's complete, left side to Worthy. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 20. And a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
On first and 10, here comes Walker. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
A gain of 12
We'll
yards.
save some of those for the regular season. That's a first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
In motion, that's Thornton. On first down, it's Mahomes. In middle, he's got Kelsey. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's another
Ball
Kansas
down to
City
the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
They'll send a man in motion left. Straight ahead, it's Walker. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal. Throwing is Mahomes. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And that one's just too long to get going. They'll come up, stop him before the lineman could get out to lead the way. Another one from the 5. Second down and goal. Mahomes. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And Butker on for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Chiefs add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Corey Horton now to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Seahawks offense ready to get back at it. They'll start out first down and 10. Throwing, Darnold. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Off the play fake. Here's Darnold. The second down throw is incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
third and short yardage, and here's Darnold. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down. Here's Michael Dixon now, as he's on to punt for the second time. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. Spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. Side, hauled in by Kelsey.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Mahomes now to throw on second down. This is intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
They'll run with Charbonnet. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
The Seahawks ball carrier. Felix and
second down, 8 yards to go.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 18-yard line.
Now Darnold. Throw right side, hauled in by Cup. And he's going to be close to the first down. Markham just a yard short of the line to gain, so that'll bring up third and short yardage. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is fourth down. Here's Darnold. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he will have the first down. So they roll the dice on fourth down in the red zone. And it pays off with first and goal. Darnold to the air once more. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
Second and goal.
Charbonnet will take this into the end zone for a Seahawks touchdown.
Touchdown, Seattle.
So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench, going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
Makes the score Chiefs 20, Seahawks 10. Jason Myers.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. Nico Remigio to bring it back. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Kenneth Walker, at Super Bowl 60 MVP from his time in Seattle, coming out for the Chiefs next possession. Going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He'll locate Thornton over the middle. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Clock ticking down, and we will hit the 2-minute warning. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. First down throw, Mahomes. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And it's going to bring up 4th down. On now is Ariza to punt it away. And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. The Seahawks offense and running back Zach Charbonnet set to go again. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Darnold. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. And they will bring him down on the other side.
Wow. That's Sam Darnold. That's Sam Darnold, boy. Wow.
Probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Darnold. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Cooper Kupp was the intended receiver, and it'll lead to a 2nd down. To throw is Darnold. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. That's to the running back, Jadarian Price. Now KC going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's a gain of 20. That's good for a Kansas
First and 10 for Mahomes. That's complete to Rice. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Chiefs going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
All right, Mike, thanks much. Scott Hansen with you from Orlando. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. But first, let's give you a look at some of the highlights from our first half, including the play of this man, Patrick Mahomes. His guys looking to finish off the preseason with a victory as we send it back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you very much. Welcome back, everyone, for quarter number 3. On the return, here comes Horton. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Seahawks offense going to have the first crack at it as we begin this 3rd quarter. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with 1st down. Here's Charbonnet. And it's a short pickup to about the 42. Loey Gilman up to make the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Off the bootleg. Here's Darnold. Over the middle, Smith and Jigba with the grab. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Trying to claw their way back into this one, and that'll help. It's a 1st down. Darnold now to throw. He's got it! And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 33 yards. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. Darnold. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
These are the kind of plays that give running backs bad names. I mean, there's nothing fancy about this. You're wide open. The ball's on target. He just flat out dropped it.
Try it again here from the 7-yard line. 2nd down and goal. To throw again is Darnold. A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. That's going to bring it to 3rd and goal.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he got gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
2 incomplete passes now lead to this 3rd down and goal. Here's Darnold again. That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes 4th and goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Seahawks are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. A 1st down throw for Mahomes. He'll get that one complete to Rice. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. A fake to Walker, and now Mahomes. This caught right side by Worthy. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and sets up 3rd down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll try to run for it. And Mahomes, as smart as they come, hits the deck, but he's got the 1st down.
These are the plays that are just crushing for a defense. Here you are, you think you're about to make a big stop, force 4th down, and get the football back. But instead, you let the quarterback get loose. He picks up the 1st down with his legs. Now you got to defend a fresh set of downs.
From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6.
46-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Forced out left. He keeps it himself. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. A gain there of 23 yards. Good for a Chiefs 1st down.
And this is when it just gets very frustrating as a defense, because this is what it's been like all day. The pass rush is good, but just not quite good enough. They let him slip through, and he burns them with big yardage.
They'll come up now again. Good news, it's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Mahomes to the right side, hauled in by Kelsey.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL like than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
At the 21-yard line.
That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
And he will have the Chiefs 1st down. Had it by plenty, too. Keeping the drive alive on 3rd and 2.
That's another
And I think if they didn't get it there, even with the lead, I think that coach is telling them, hey, this is 4 down territory. But that's all for naught now, because after that good blocking up front, he picks up a fresh set of downs.
The run up the middle. It's Walker. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gains.
2nd and 10. They put Kelsey in motion. On 2nd down, Mahomes. Open man is Horton. He's got it. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defensive...
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, KC. He had the touchdown catch earlier. This time he takes it in on the ground. Now Butker to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Chiefs 30, Seahawks 13.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Horton. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Open, left side is Barner. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
First down.
Here's Darnold. His pass taken in by Shaheed. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll look to pick up the pace.
1st down, Seattle.
To throw on 1st down is Darnold. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. They try again. It's 2nd and 10. Darnold to the air once more. There's a short one taken in by Barner. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
A.J. Barner. A gain of 14. 1st down, Seahawks.
Darnold to throw again. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Now, after the play, looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. From the 20, here's 2nd and 3. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. Into the hands of his tight end, Barner. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They look 1st and 10.
The Seahawks, 1st down.
Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. And he'll somehow manage to get rid of it. He took a shot, too. The pass falls incomplete. See what they have for 2nd and 10. Now, Darnold. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. I might tell you after the game, he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now third down comes up.
And 10 yards to go.
To throw is Darnold. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. Two straight incompletions. They've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big fourth down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
They put Kelsey in motion. To the left side, in the hands of Rice. And they're going to get him down right at the 25. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties. Make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand.
They go right back to Rice. He's got it again. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the... Another catch on the drive. This one for 13 yards. And another first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. Pass is caught by Gray, right side. From the 42-yard line. Here's second and 6.
At the 42-yard line.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And 6 yards to go.
Mahomes now to throw again. It's picked up by one of his teammates. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line. On comes the Chiefs punter.
For the Chiefs.
Looked like he may have had a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return. The Seahawks offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with first and 10. Throwing, Darnold. A short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down.
Second and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Darnold to throw. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Barner. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. We'll try and hurry to the line here. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Darnold. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up second down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Here's Darnold again. On the move left. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down. The offense in hurry-up mode, pushing the pace. Throwing on third down is Darnold. Got his man at the 6.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks are able to cut the deficit to 10.
20.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Chiefs' offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. A fake to Walker, and now Mahomes. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Rashee Rice was the target there. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That one swung out wide to Walker. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Let's see what they do on 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Contact as he delivered it there, and the pass is incomplete. Good job defensively to make sure he could not find a throwing lane, and it sets up 4th down. Hunt team out there, their kick's away. To return, it's Shaheed. That is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Seahawks offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it. On 1st and 10, here's Darnold.
And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Second and 10.
They'll go play action with Darnold. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
I feel like their quarterback, for the most part, has looked pretty solid. I mean, it's everybody else that seems to have let him down with the drop balls and the mistakes. That's really what's killing these drives.
From the gun, on third down, it's Darnold. Open man is Shaheed. That's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
First down, Seahawks.
To throw again is Darnold. Taken in right side by Barner. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 18 on the play. And the Seahawks first down.
Darnold to the air once more. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Second and 3 at the Chiefs' 22-yard line.
Darnold to throw again. There's that man again. Another catch. And he's going to be out of bounds awfully close to that first down marker, but they're going to mark him just short. So third down coming up. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And the Seahawks are going to have a first and goal coming up. They find a way to convert on 3rd and 1. And we will not get another snap here. That is going to do it for this third quarter of play. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. This one caught at the 4.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. That is George Karlaftis. Gets in there for the sack, and now it's 3rd and goal.
The ball just has to come out there, Mike. There's nowhere to go with it. Protection's breaking down. You either got to get that out to a check down, or you just got to throw it at someone's feet and move on to the next play.
They'll try and throw. Here's Darnold. That is caught side of the end zone. Cooper, touchdown, Seahawks. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Now the point after drop from Myers. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the 4th quarter.
Jason Myers to kick off for
So
Seattle.
they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. Here's Smith to return it. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game. He takes a big shot there on that return. The Chiefs offense getting set to get back to work. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Here's Mahomes. Oh, they get the takeaway they needed. It is intercepted. It's the safety, Julian Love.
And the Seahawks take the lead.
For the touchdown.
Oh.
It's one of those that it almost seems like everyone in this stadium could see coming except the quarterback. And defender takes a little bit of a chance. He reads it right from the jump. Great break on the ball, Mike. And there's just nothing anyone else can do. They just can't catch
This is so Seahawks, man. This is what they did all last year. Unbelievable comeback here, man. Ain't over yet, though.
Have taken a 4-point advantage.
Seahawks 34, Chiefs 30. Jason Myers to kick off for
So
Seattle.
now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Uh-oh. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
24-yard line.
Now after the play, looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Mahomes back. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Rashee Rice was the target there.
Devin Witherspoon on the coverage.
On 2nd down, Mahomes. A throat behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
On 3rd down, Mahomes. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted.
What was that? Patrick Mahomes. The Seahawks defense has, wow, they just come alive. Is the 12th man here? Damn. What a comeback by the Seahawks, man. They're in the driver's seat. They were down by what? I don't know, 20? I don't know. Sam Darnold has taken over here. All these chunk plays. Jeez.
All game long. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now Charbonnet. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Want to save some of those for the regular season. That's a 1st down.
4th quarter, you find yourself protecting a 1-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
from the shotgun. Here's Darnold. His pass taken in by Shaheed. And he's going to be dropped for a pickup of about 5. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Now Darnold. Got a man, that's Warner, the tight end.
And at this stage of the game, every first down gets them one step closer to being able to finish this one out. This defense has to find a way to get off the field. They have to get the ball back to their offense to give them a chance.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. On the ground, Charbonnet. And nothing materializes there. Just fortunate to get back to the line of scrimmage.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots. Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Darnold to throw. Who else? Another catch.
Dude, it was so loud I couldn't even get the call in. It was so loud I couldn't even get the call in the inject, but for the post route.
Jason Myers. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown. And this one right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
You know, these are the kind of games, Mike, that when you look at the scoreboard, it has to dictate a little bit of your decision-making. And, you know, with both teams moving the ball as well as they have and scoring as well as they have, I'm not sure how much 3 points is going to wind up helping you in the long run. So I do understand just continue to accumulate points, but it feels like this is a touchdown game.
Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. And the turnovers have really been the story here. Take you back through the high, or actually the lowlights in this one. Not a lot of positives when you have a 3-interception game under pressure all game long. The secondary feasting on his passes. A first down throw for Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Walker. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 2.
At the 34-yard line.
Mahomes fakes the give and keeps it himself. Oh, what a run. Down inside.
Wow, what a clutch. That's clutch, man. They needed that. Passing game struggling. Mahomes calls his own number.
The quarterback pulls it and escapes around the edge with nobody there and nothing but green grass. And we see this so often.
Don't turn that channel, folks. It's never over.
Better defending it, but this time it works to perfection and picks up the first down.
That's into the hands of Thornton. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Mahomes now on 2nd down. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. That's another sack. DeMarcus Lawrence in for the sack. It is a loss of 8. And now it's 3rd down.
Long story, it's a lot. Now my circle's so small that it's closer to a dot. They thought I was repping Grape Street. I'm turning up the watch.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That's taken in.
Right at the last moment, called a corner blitz. Last second, got it in there. No problem. They're going for it. All right, watch for the QB scramble. They got him. Oh! The Seahawks hold again. He should have threw his short 13, was wide open underneath. That pressure, though, that pressure got to him, those sacks. That wear and tear. All those sacks, man. Messing with his awareness. Seahawks were down by 18 or 20 points. Now lead with a touchdown, 6 minutes and a half to go. And they've got the ball.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 6. Again, it is Wilson. And he is...
Cannot run the ball tonight, though. That's why they miss Walker. They miss Walker, man. That's where Kenneth Walker would come in and open it up. They don't have the dimension this year. They're going to miss it. And he's going to miss them, too. I don't think KC's going to give Walker III the ball like he got in Seattle. That's just my personal opinion. Big 3rd down here for the Chiefs. Can they get off the field?
Throwing on 3rd down is Darnold. To the middle, it's Cup. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short. Kicking time for the Seahawks. They'll punt this one away. As they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Chiefs' offense ready to take over once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. A fake to Walker, and now Mahomes. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire.
The Seahawks pass rush, man. They're not even blitzing and they getting home. It's just like the Super Bowl. That's what they was doing all season, man. When you don't have to blitz and you can still get to the quarterback, it's a weapon, man. It's hard to deal with over the course of a game. Here they come again. Here they come. Got him again. I'm telling y'all, man. 7 sacks. No blitzing. Ain't gonna be an off night. Over the top. Conservative. Go get them, boys. Go get them, boys. See?
Here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. It's going to bring up 4th down. And the Chiefs will punt the ball away. Forced to punt trailing here in the fourth quarter. This returnable from inside his own 40. And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down. The
Seahawks just need to get one first down. This game's over.
Right at midfield with a first down. A give to Charbonnet. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Going to run it, make them lose that last timeout. Here they come. He cuts it back, and, oh, third inches. Oh, that one hurt right there. That's their last time out. This is it. This is the ball game for the Chiefs. They got to get off the field. Power football time. Who wants it? Jumbo backfield. Who wants it? This is the game right here.
They'll let the fullback try to push the pile.
And that will do it. Power football. And that's going to do it. What a comeback by the Chiefs, man. They were dead in the water. Come back down by 18 or 20 points, whatever it was. And now they're about 2 kneel downs away from walking out of Arrowhead with a win. And they shut down Patrick Mahomes in the second half. He was killing them in the first half. But the Seahawks came back. And that will do it. Seahawks win it. Man. The Seahawks, man. Look at Sam Darnold's numbers, man. They're all chunk plays. He was doing nothing in the first half. He outgained Mahomes in basically one half. It's crazy. Another good one, man. Another good game. Look, there's your scoring report. Look at this at the top, guys. Look at that. First quarter, Chiefs come out 10-0. Then they get back into it a little bit down there 13. They were down. Chiefs were killing it in the first half, man. But that fourth quarter came along. 17 points to zip in the fourth to come back. Sam Darnold, once again, defying logic. I don't know how this dude does it, man. He wasn't doing diddly squat. Look at that. He outgained Mahomes in one half. Same completions, basically. And fewer interceptions. Defense stepped up, picked off Mahomes 3 times in one half. They totally shut down Kenneth Walker III. He didn't do too much tonight. But the sacks, man, I tell you that the Seattle defense is the real story here because they really came alive, man. Let's go ahead and highlight these guys. These dudes came a lot. Look at these sacks, man. Leonard Williams had 3 sacks. Derek Hall had 2. Lawrence had a sack and a half. Murphy had a half sack. And then your interceptions. Nick and Mormon, I can't say his name. You guys see it. He got an interception. Noah got an interception. And Love got an interception. He had a pick six. Julian Love had, let's go ahead and show that pick six here. That Mahomes threw in the fourth quarter. Where's the highlight reel? Here it is. Go ahead and show that pick six he had in the fourth quarter. Or was it third quarter? There it is right here. Mahomes is getting pressured. They bring the heat. There they come again. Here come the boys. Again, if you notice, no blitzing. That's a four-man rush. That's four against six. 4 against 6, and they're getting home, man. That's insane. But that's how the Seahawks were all season long. And that's what got them back to lead right there. They never look back after that one. When you don't have to blitz, man, and you can still get pressure like that, it's a quarterback's worst nightmare. Because you can't. It's hard to live through a full game like that. Some quarterbacks can get away with it, man. The great ones can, but after a while, man, you can only you can only pass on like 7 defensive backs for so long, man. Especially when you constantly getting hit. You know, they dropping back 7 and you're still getting hit. That's a problem. But anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this barn burner. The Seahawks come back down by 20 points at one point, win by 7. Defense steps up. Sam Darnold with an insane second half. Just big chunk plays every which way. Great game, guys. See you guys next time.